Hey, what's up guys? Mr. Freecoiner coming back to you again today. I hope everybody's doing well and you are taking care of yourselves. Before I get any further, actually, I want to say, of course, that I'm not a financial analyst. I'm simply sharing my thoughts and opinions, so please only take it as that. Now, to get right into it, if we look here, I'm going to go and refresh this page. XRP is sitting at 36 cents, about, actually would be valued at 37 cents right now. And Bitcoin has already shot past 5,000. What we were looking at just a few minutes ago actually was at 37 cents. So this is, just a small retracement, I believe. And we'll end up going up again. So this has been very exciting. I know last night when I was uploading the video from then, this was actually happening. This increase in prices and volume and all that stuff was actually going on at that time. I got a few messages letting me know, so that was pretty cool. Now, if we go here, actually this volume, man, we're headed towards $1 billion in the exchange traded volume, guys. I just kind of feel like we're going to see some decent gains here in the next definitely next couple of days, if not by morning. This volume is just going up and up, both ledger payment volume and the trade exchange volume. Okay, so just want to get into a couple things here. I'm not going to go into the articles. Just want to kind of make this quick. Flippening incoming U.S. Google users more interested in Ripple than Bitcoin. Well, yeah, a lot of these articles are at this point are kind of self-explanatory. I mean, it just really goes without saying. We already know XRP is the best coin out there, if not because of its speed and usability. It is because of the work that's been put behind it and also the team that's behind it. I mean, second to none. These guys are, just first class. I really appreciate the Ripple team, and definitely a shout out to them for all the work that they've done and are continuing to do. These guys will not stop, and they're not going to stop. I think over the next few years, we're going to see some really amazing things. So if nothing else, guys, stay strong and keep on holding. Cash out a little bit, and we'll talk about that too. So like I said, I just want to get through this. XRP, the standard. Why did Coinbase choose XRP over Bitcoin? Well, number one, of course, because XRP is miles better than Bitcoin as far as its usability. Not to mention, I don't think that, as I mentioned before, Coinbase did not make this choice overnight. It was definitely something that was in the plans and in the works for who knows how long. Could be a year, could be 2 years. All the other stuff that we saw, these back and forth, of course, I mean, that was all theater just for our consumption. And you know what? The majority of us, we really bought right into it. All FUD, all misdirection, all deception. So as what we're seeing right now is exactly the plan they have. And then really convenient that this happened or started to happen on April 1st, the very day we call April Fool's Day. So take that and kind of think about it. All right. So if we look at volumes, look at this article, volumes up 5 times as Ripple XRP prices break out from a 3-month 4-cent range. Yep. I mean, just like everything else, it's going up for the most part, everything else. Again, I think XRP is going to be the star of the show. I really believe that there's more behind XRP, as we know. I mean, it's just more to work off of. The interest is much higher than for Bitcoin, guys. And even to that, I mean, as I mentioned before, I'm in the technology field, so a lot of the people that I work with, these guys have no clue. These are geeks. I mean, straight up geeks. I mean, they don't. These are the type of guys. They don't even walk with. When they walk, they don't swing their arms. This is the type of geekiness that I work around. All right. And yes, I'm a geek too, but I know how to swing my arms when I walk. But anyway, they don't have any clue about it. like they've heard about Bitcoin, or like for example, this guy today, he comes to me. I sent him a message saying, hey, go get some free Stellar. It's free. Just answer a few questions. It's free. He comes over to me today. He goes, oh, I haven't done it yet because I lost money in Bitcoin. And I'm just looking at him like, okay, that has something to do with this? How? So then he goes, so if I lose money, I'm going to be coming back to you or something to that effect. I'm like, dude, you just really blew my mind, because how in the hell can you lose money when you get something for free? That does not compute. Like, where are you thinking right now? So anyway, I just found that very interesting. Wow. Moving on. All right. So does Ripple control XRP? Absolutely not. Insists Ripple at CTO. Now, I did mention several times about when I said they, that ambiguous they are controlling the price. Well, I didn't mean that it was Ripple. I was meaning that it was whales. Of course, those people out there who have a lot of money and they have the ability to buy, millions of coins. So those are the guys that actually can control the price right now. I mean, of course, when regulation kind of kicks in, that all of that stuff may be able to, they may be able to stop all of that. But for right now, it's not there. And hopefully, speaking of regulation or regulations, we will see some clarification here this month. And if that happens, oh my God, I think it's just going to be definitely a rocket ship. So make sure you have your space suits and be ready. All right, so it's hard to ignore Ripple when the White House, World Bank, Federal Reserve, IMF, and central banks are involved. Well, of course, these guys, they know that Ripple is the one. Okay, and I mentioned about this SPQR or whatever that site was. Can't remember. I'm getting old, guys. So they had mentioned something about the usage that XRP is going to have. I mean, it looks like it's going to be involved in every transaction that happens around the world. It's essentially going to be what finance runs on. And that is huge, absolutely huge. Another thing that I'm going to mention here is pretty important as well. Okay, so guys, one thing that I did want to show you here, okay? This is huge right here. This is absolutely unbelievable. The Zimbabwean dollar has revalued. I'll make sure I put it in the description. You can get an understanding of what's actually about to happen all over the world. This is like this country, Zimbabwe, is going to be kind of a test bed, I believe, but they are going to a digital currency. It's going to be digital money that they're going to be using. He explains it in the video. I have not done a whole lot of research into it, but as far as this goes, I have been to Zimbabwe. I think I mentioned that before. And I know what their economy has been through. I experienced it. I lived there for several months, and I dealt with it. I changed money. I changed U.S. dollars into Zim dollars. I saw it go from $100 at the beginning of the day, or when I first got it, and just like 8 hours later, it was worth, maybe $20. After about 8 to 10 hours. Okay, 2 million% interest. Inflation. Just absolutely mind-boggling. And for this to happen for those guys, I still have contacts over there. For this to happen for them, it is humongous, because it'll essentially save them from a lot of hardship if it's working the way I think it does. But like I said, guys, check out his video, listen to what he has to say, It's very, very informative. Now, he says it's not an April Fool's joke. You know, they don't, Zimbabwe, they don't follow that type of thing anyway. So, yeah, just check it out. Very interesting information. So, guys, that's really about it. I'll just get back here with the volumes. I love seeing this. We've seen just paltry volumes over the last few months. And to see this again is just absolutely heartwarming. So, anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you keep your eyes open and be ready. Oh, did want to talk about the basically kind of cashing out. My plan is I have Uphold account, I have a Coinbase account. Coinbase, actually, I have the ability to cash out a lot more if I'm going to go, you know, as far as cashing out. Then you have Cred. Right now, we don't, not Cred, but Nexo, where you don't actually have to sell your coins. You can take a loan out essentially on your coins. But the problem with that is they only give you, like, it's between 40 and 50% of what the actual value is. So, for example, if you have $100,000 worth of actual worth of XRP in there, and they'll only give you between $40,000 and $50,000. You know, so if you want to deal with something like that, you know, you can do that. You don't have to pay taxes. That's the main thing right there. No taxes on it because it is a loan, and they still allow you to take value off of it as the price of the coin goes up. Could kind of get tricky if the price goes down. So, you know, again, this is not financial advice. You know, I'm still looking as far as which direction I'm going to go, but I'm really kind of leaning more towards just selling it. You know, so I'll give you a scenario. Say XRP gets to $50 in the next few months or whatever, whatever the time frame may be. So $50, I'm gonna just take 1,000 coins, or 500 coins, or whatever I'm feeling like, and cash that out. You know, that's what I would do, and deal with the taxes as they come about, just on a need basis. Okay. Now, of course, if for whatever reason it hit $589 per XRP, you better believe I'm going to cash out, you know, a decent amount. So I'm sitting pretty on the cash side, and then keep some XRP, you know, wrapped up, because I don't expect the price to come back, of course, to where it is today. So any gain from here is going to be a positive and a sustained long-term gain. That's what I believe. So anyway, that's what I plan on doing, guys, using Coinbase, like I said, because I can cash out more. I can get a lot more money on my cash out than I can with Uphold. But that being said, using both just gives you that much more depending on where you're trying to get to. So many different options, guys. There's Binance, there's Bittrex, depending on where you are. There's Bitstamp if you're in Europe. Just I would suggest make sure you are fully set up with those guys where you have all your information with them, so you can cash out the maximum. And also, the more you use them, they will increase your limits as you move on. So more food for thought, guys. Definitely, like I always say, I definitely appreciate you guys hanging in there with me, and definitely coming and visiting and seeing and hearing what I have to say. Again, it's just the greatest gift when I see the comments and the appreciation that comes my way, guys. I cannot say how much it makes, or rather how good it makes me feel. So anyway, that being said, I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the post notification button. Also hit that like button. Like this video up, all the way up. And until next time, take care of yourselves, guys, and God bless.